To create this event participant report, go to Administer, Data Processor, Manage Data Processes. Add data processor for a new one, or click on Edit to update a current report. Since we've already created this report, I will click on Actions and Add it and show you what we've done. First of all, you can see the data sources that we are using. In this case, we need the participant, the contact, event information, contribution, and the relationship with the employer. On the right-hand side, you can see the fields that are shown in this report. In other words, the columns that show up in the report. Thirdly, you can see the filters that we've added. And in this case, these filters are exposed to the user. And finally, we have chosen the output type of the search, in this case, participant search. Now let's have a closer look at how you can show the employer in the report. What is needed in this case are three data sources. First of all, the contact data of the participant, or in this case the employee, the relationship, and the contact data of the employer. The relationship here is between contact ID A and the contact. Secondly, we can also set an additional filter here that we only want to show the relationship type employee of. The second thing we do is we configure the employer and we link the contact ID of the employer to the relationship contact B, so the other side of the relationship. In both cases, selects are fields to join on, but not required, because if there is no employee or employer relationship in CVCRM, we still want to see the participants. We click on Save, and we have now set up the relationship between the participant and the employer. The next thing to do is to show you how to add or edit columns to the report. To add a column, simply click on Add Field and decide what field you want to add. In this case, we'll have a look at how the employer field is being configured. We selected the field raw field value, but we would prefer to link it to the employer's name. So instead of selecting the field raw field value, we select the field link to view contact. To do so, we need to decide which contact ID it should be linked to. In this case, employer contact ID, and also the contact name of the field, which would be the display name of the employer. Click on Save. And when we look at the report for event participants, we now see that the employer's name is not just a line with data, but has become a link which links to the employer's contact card. Finally, we want to add another extra filter for the employer's name. Click on Add Filter and select Contact Filter, since we want to search for a contact. You need to fill in the contact ID field, in this case for the employer. Give the search criteria field another name, for instance, employer. Change the name of the field if you want to, and click on Save. Now you've created an extra filter that people can use. Let's have a look what it looks like in the report itself. We click open Edit Search Criteria here, and as you can see, we have added an extra criteria to look for an employer. Now, if we want to know how many participants for a certain employer has been joined in an event, we type in the name of the employer and we click on search. And as you can see, here is the result. All those participants work for Media International and they join different events.